Hi there, Capricorn. This is your mid-May 2021 love reading. It is for the sun sign of Capricorn, for the collective energy. It will not resonate with everyone, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Always use your discernment. It may be worth checking your moon and rising sign for a bigger picture into your story. This reading today is for entertainment purposes. You are the co-creator of your reality with the universe, and you are responsible for your own choices in this 3D reality. Free will is always at play, of course. Divine timing to be taken into consideration with all of these journeys. And just to say as well that time is fluid, energy is fluid, and I could be picking up on the cross watchers energy. So just to bear that in mind. It may resonate mainly for singles, but it could also resonate for those of you in a relationship. Again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. For details of how to book a personal reading, check out the description box below. So let's jump right in, Capricorn. So I'm using the Light Seers Tarot deck. We'll look at your energy, your person's energy, the person that you're connecting with, the person you're here to find out about. Then I'll look at the connecting energy between the two of you and some spiritual advice as well. So I've got the Light Seers Tarot deck, Moonology deck, Sacred Destiny deck as well for supporting messages. Okay, so let's see what we have for Capricorn, please. Spirit, what do we have for Capricorn for their mid-May 2021 reading from the pure white light of unconditional love and divine source energy? To help uplift and inspire them on their journey in love, what do we have for their energy, please? Thank you. So we've got one that flipped there. Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, what else do we have, please, for Capricorn? What do we have for Capricorn? Thank you. Two of Swords. Okay. What else do we have for Capricorn, please? Thank you. Strength. Beautiful card. Amazing. So we've got two major arcanas, one of which in reverse, and Two of Swords. So a choice may need to be made here, Capricorn. Hanged Man in reverse. Well, I mean, I'll go into the card in greater detail, but there feels almost like some enlightenment here. Enlightenment that might need to lead to a choice that brings about more strength. But we'll see what else we've got. So this is for Capricorn's person then, please, Spirit. What do we have for Capricorn's person? The person they're dealing with, the person they're here to find out about. Okay, those two came out together. King of Wands, Knight of Cups. Okay. So we've got divine masculine energy here because King of Wands is the minor arcana version of the Emperor. So you might be dealing with a fire sign, and as I say, it doesn't have to be a divine masculine. Roles can be reversed as well, of course, in these readings. This is just the energy of the card. It's the King of Cups card, and we've got the Knight of Cups. So we've got two males here. It doesn't have to be a male person that you're dealing with, but it could be. But it's just to make that clear. But it's interesting how we've got the King of Wands, and then we've got the Knight of Cups. But he is upright as well. So let's see what else we've got. Let's see if we get a queen. Let's see if we get a queen. We might get a page. Let's have a look. This is for Capricorn's person, please. What else do we have for their mid-May 2021 love reading? To give a snapshot into their connection. Oh, that one flipped out. Interesting. Five of Cups in reverse. That one came out in Virgo's reading as the thing that was hidden. So we've got on the bottom of the deck, so this is the hidden energy for you, Capricorn, that what you might not be aware of, you might not see coming, is the Star in reverse. There's a sense with this reversal because the Star is all about that fresh, renewed hope. So fresh, renewed hope in love, in a connection, because it's a love reading. And I know what's coming. I know this is the Tower, but I will reveal it. So in reverse, there may be a sense of a feeling between the two of you in your connection. You know, where is this fresh, renewed hope? Where is this hope going to come from? This new start. The Tower. Now, the Star comes after the Tower, 16, 17. Okay, so it might be that if that's hidden, there's this sense of where is this fresh, renewed hope going to come from? The Tower may need to fall to bring about the justice. Okay, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'll look at the connecting energy shortly. Let's first of all dive into these cards. So in your energy, Capricorn, Hanged Man in reverse. So in the upright, it can be a feeling of stagnancy, a feeling of being stuck. It's a Pisces card. So I always view it as actually being stuck for a good reason, actually, because it's allowing you to align with your heart and soul. It's almost that union of mind, body, spirit, but it's truly because of the green and the yellow of the solar plexus here, heart and solar plexus, truly allowing you to align with your heart and soul. So in reverse, there may be a feeling of not wanting to do that, or maybe being afraid of doing that. But ultimately, what I see here in the reverse position, she's actually reaching up. And again, this is just because it's a female on the card. I'm not necessarily talking to a female Capricorn. But she's reaching up and the light is here. So it feels to me that there's some enlightenment. That's what I'm feeling. Almost the need to go within, to align with your heart and soul, to bring about this enlightenment. But it's achievable because it's here in the card. But to do that, there's a choice that needs to be made. Again, it's a female on the card. It's a female on all of these cards, but it doesn't have to be a female that I'm talking to. You may be feeling that you need to make a choice. And Capricorn, you can simply take this blindfold off. You don't have to be tethered by it. You can make a choice. Ultimately, bringing forth your strength, that inner lion within, for a fresh perspective, is what's going to enable you to potentially make that decision. The decision could also lead you to being more stronger in yourself, because you're empowered, you're enlightened, you've made a choice, you're empowered, and then you become stronger as a result. There's purity here as well. And actually, when I look at these two, it feels to me, I'm seeing such wonderful things in these cards today with these readings that I've never noticed before. But we've got the black and the white, the divine masculine and the divine feminine here. In terms of colours, this is just what I'm seeing and what I'm feeling intuitively. So it feels like there's a balance here, which is great. That's great to have in your energy, because that means that you are balancing out the divine masculine and divine feminine qualities within, but from some enlightenment, and this choice may be leading to that. So there is a choice that needs to be made, but great balance could be had and great strength could be had. It's beautiful. In your person's energy, so we've got the King of Wands. So as I said, it's the minor arcana of the Emperor. So divine masculine. He's very grounded, very rooted in his ability to take action towards passion. He's got courage. He's got a go-getter attitude. He's got this crown of flames here. He's holding his regality in his hand with this wand. He's actually holding the Ace of Wands, really. You know, this is the new passionate beginning I want, and I'm going to get it because I'm a King of Wands and I'm a leader in my own right. He's got that inner strength of the lion. So it's funny how you've got that and the lion is also there. Perhaps your person is actually benefiting from some of your strength as you lead the way on your journey. It's reflecting back, and your person is actually feeling that. And certainly connected energetically, that can happen, as we know. So as I say, it may not be a male, but this is certainly divine masculine energy, and it's certainly go-getter energy. Your person is a hopeless romantic as well. So as well as having, I say hopeless romantic, I don't mean that in a bad way. It's almost a very romantic approach. And it's an expression of love. It's movement forward to love. It's a messenger of love. So he is very romantic. He wears his heart on his sleeve. If this was in the reverse, I would be saying that your person needs to devote some time to self-love. But we already know, because your person has the King of Wands energy, that your person is a go-getter and goes after what they want. So it feels like there's progression here in terms of movement towards a message of love. or just movement in the direction of love. There is a bit of a caveat with that though, because we've got the Five of Cups in reverse. In the upright, self-sabotage. That's what comes to my mind whenever I see this card. She's got one foot in this cup, tipping out the contents because she doesn't feel worthy of what's in the cup. She can't even see that there is a gift of divine magic in this other cup behind her, because these three cups are all empty. So she's focused more on the empty cups, the spilled cups, than the amazing cups and gifts of love that are there. Very heart chakra based, emotional. Pain from the past can cause this, of course it can. The light is actually lighting her up as it's going down this spiral. She's looking at this light as she's tipping it away. So your person, because it's in reverse, there's a sense that they could be coming out of a period of self-sabotage, and that's what might have enabled them to actually step into more of a King of Wands energy. You know, I'm not going through any past pain before, like I've gone through before. Sorry, I can't get my words out today, and we're not even in Mercury retrograde, we're in shadow phase, so apologies, Capricorn. They may have gone through feelings of that in the past, but they may have realised, no, I've got the strength of a lion within me, and I'm not going to go through that again. I'm going to actually own what I want within myself with the passion, and I'm going to go after it. Okay? The caveat would be that they avoid falling into any feelings of self-sabotage because they're not worthy of it. But actually, because we have these two, it just feels like the strength is there. You could, of course, be dealing with a fire sign and a water sign. So you could be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sag, or a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And it could be that you're dealing with somebody who's significantly older than the other, because we've got the King and the Knight. Or it may just be somebody who's not as experienced in matters of the heart. And I don't mean that in a bad way at all. Not at all, because he is actually a lovely representation of romance. So that's very interesting. Let's look at the connecting energy, please, for Capricorn and their person. Okay, so we have one that's come out. Five of Cups. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. Similar stories for these. Oh, okay. Page of Swords in reverse. Do you have anything else for Capricorn and their person in the connecting energy? No. Solar plexus here. I think standing in your truth, you and or your person. Pentacles energy here and Swords in reverse. So we've got what's known as the victim card, Five of Pentacles. I don't like using that word. This character on the card has been through so much emotional pain that she can't even see that the key is there to open the door. So the opportunity is there, but she's choosing not to look at it because she's wallowing in pain, which again would be almost like the Five of Cups in the upright. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is all about that personal achievement and success. And it's abundance with the Pentacle energy, stability as well. This came out for another sign, and it's very important to note the purity here, the wisdom. And personal success, it doesn't necessarily mean, because it is known as a singles card, it's not saying that you both want to be single. I mean, it might be, but I don't feel it is. It feels more about each of you striving for that individual success, which is important. That's what we all need to be doing, is actually looking at ourselves and our own journey first and foremost, because what we then achieve for ourselves and what we're worthy of, what we give back to ourselves, is then reflected back to us in our connections. And then the Page of Swords in reverse. So there may be a feeling of lack of inspiration here, or fear of taking a new inspired approach to something. Potentially not wanting to learn more about this situation, because at the beginning of a connection, why I'm picking up on that, it could be early days for some of you, and of course it might be someone that you haven't yet interacted with in the 3D. It might just be energetically, or it could be just communicating via messages at the moment. So it feels like a kind of, because it's a page, a fresh approach, but in reverse, almost like, I don't feel it's a reluctance. I feel it's maybe a bit of anxiety about taking that step. And that's why I'm also feeling solar plexus, because that's standing in your truth and actually owning who you are and owning that personal power. So in the connecting energy, you both may be feeling, how can I possibly achieve this because of what's happened in the past? But the opportunity is there. It just takes growth for two individuals to grow on their own unique journeys, to then come together. The purity is here, which is also represented here with the white, I see. But also maybe that kind of anxiety about moving forward. Let's see if we have any more. Why is the Page of Swords in reverse here, please? Because your person, it would look as if they've got this Ace of Wands in their hand as the King of Wands. I'm holding my wand here. I know what I want to get. I want to take this passionate move towards what I want. I'm going to use my courage with the Knight of Cups energy of actually, yes, I want the love. So I want the love, I want the passion. I want to move in that direction. But there seems to be some fears. This could be where the Tower needs to fall, because I was just drawn to looking back at the Tower. It could be that something needs to happen to bring about justice. So maybe your person is in a situation, or you might be in a situation where justice is needed, but the Tower almost has to fall to bring about the fresh renewed hope. Why is the Page of Swords in reverse here, please? Yeah. Walking away from overburdens of the past. Because I always see this as walking away from, because she's actually got her animal friend here who's helping to carry the load. She's come down the hill. She's not trying to get up the hill with all of that baggage. She's coming down from it and moving away from it. And it's an ending. So something in the past. Again, she's got the white on. I love how the synchronicities happen. So there may be some releasing of past burdens. Moving away from past burdens and actually creating that success for yourselves on your own unique journeys. And it could be one or both of you. But in the connecting energy, this is what it's showing. When you think about it, looking at your energy, calling forth that strength, and this is just because of the white here, calling forth that inner strength to make that choice, to seek enlightenment, to put down the burdens of the past and walk away in a positive direction, to then create this individual success on your journey, which will then get reflected back to you. See how that is? Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I will see what we have, if we have any other spiritual advice, please, from this deck for Capricorn. What is the spiritual advice for Capricorn, please? What do we have as a spiritual advice for Capricorn? Thank you. Now, I also on the bottom have 3 of Swords. So that's not to say that there is going to be heartbreak. It's more to say about actually moving away from that, putting your heart back together, patching it back together from the overburdening of the past. That was on the bottom of the deck. So we've got 3 that have come out. Page of Cups in reverse, the Fool in reverse, and 10 of Pentacles in reverse. All reversals, unfortunately. But there's a need to take a fresh perspective and a fresh approach to love. There's a need to have faith and to avoid any fears of taking a leap of faith in this situation. And there's also a need to recognise that this quintessential dream of having the emotional, material, spiritual fulfillment, loyalty and stability and love from a connection is achievable. This is all fear-based. And it's because of that, I think. Because, yeah, the next card is 8 of Pentacles. Working towards, putting that due time and effort into something. So this is a love reading, so the connection. But ultimately yourself, because this is independence right here. This is independence. This is the Eight of Pentacles, don't forget. Next one is 9. She's working towards something. She is working towards, she is using her own cycles of putting the work and effort in and reaping the rewards. Using that inner strength and allowing the heart to be healed from the past hurts. Okay. See what we have from the Moonology deck, please, for Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn, please? To help uplift and inspire them on their journey in love. Oh, 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 that's too many. That's too many. But I think Spirit wants to help you there, Capricorn. What do we have, please, for Capricorn on the Moonology deck for the mid-May 2021 love reading? What do we have, please? Thank you. Adjustments are required. Okay, adjustments are required, and I think that that's to do with this choice. There's something about a choice that needs to be made. And on the bottom, take time to breathe out. Okay, Sacred Destiny. What do we have, please, for Capricorn? What message do we have for Capricorn from the pure white light of unconditional love and divine source energy? Oh, yes, 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 yes. Bottom of the deck. Diligence, due diligence, community. I see here transformation with the butterflies and an abundance of colour. But community is all about others helping others. Surround yourself with those that can support you, and remember that those of you who connect to the spiritual realm, to your guides, your angels, whoever you identify with, that they are there to help you, as well as your own intuition. But there is a sense of working together here, and ultimately love is there. So love is in this connection. There just feels to be a choice that needs to be made. Healing of the heart, putting that work and effort into achieving this success, moving away from burdens, and ultimately then being in that place of fulfillment to reflect that love back, because your person is certainly showing up that they have the courage to take action towards passion in this connection, and they are ready to be romantic as a messenger of love, but just to avoid self-sabotage. Justice is needed. So your person might be involved in a legal situation. They may even be married, or you might be married, so there may be justice in terms of divorce, etc. But the Tower is going to fall to bring about this fresh, renewed hope. Okay, so thank you for bearing with me there, Capricorn. It was a bit longer than expected, but I always think what cards need to come out, the message from Spirit is the message that's needed to be heard. I'm thinking of doing weekly readings. If that would be of interest to you, then please comment below, because I need to see if there's appetite for it within the collective. Similarly, if you would benefit from extended readings in terms of delving deeper and looking into your person's energy, how they feel about you, etc., then again, please comment below, because if there is demand for it within the collective and desire for it, then I can certainly do that to help provide love and light and positivity into the collective. And yeah, please like and share the video where required. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, just send love and light with it. It could be someone else's, and it just helps the channel to grow, to reach more people, because it could be their story that they need to hear. And I really appreciate your support. So the June readings will be coming out in due course. As I say, comment below if weekly and or extended readings would be of interest to you as a Capricorn collective. But until next time, Capricorn, I send you love, light and blessings. Take care.